wasting your time here. You have better things to be doing. You are weak.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You'll be fine.
This truly was the Darkest Soul. You ever finished Darkest Dungeon?
The game broke me really hard.
That truly was the Darkest Dungeon. So this is the first of hopefully many Let's Plays, but this might break me. I'm a former Bloodborne. Well, I played Bloodborne.
Started with Bloodborne.
That was my very first Soulsborne game, basically. And this game is a lot harder.
Yeah.
Because in this game, you're like a crazy werewolf. Well, in Bloodborne, you're like a crazy werewolf warrior hunter man. So you actually have, technology.
You're now less than shit.
Yeah, you're so shitty that the fire doesn't want you. So the embers just kind of linger on you. We've no headphones, so you're going to have some audio on top of things, unfortunately.
And then you're like, I don't need your fire. I'll make my own fire with blackjack and hookers. And then that's how they created another bed of chaos.
Look at all my teammates.
Bad times.
It wasn't a good time.
I don't want that thing to come back.
We were discussing these openings before, and I would say that the Dark Souls 1 opening is better
A lot of
than
people
this.
would.
But this is really cool. I'm not going to pretend it's not. And all of it's very kind of like, you got to figure out what the hell they mean.
I have to read. Okay, so I actually finished this game.
And you're so like, are there any new meanings that now that you've actually finished the game, or is it still confusing because you still have to figure it out?
I'm still a bit confused because I got to figure it out, and I got to go back through all like the old lore stuff. Because one of my biggest gripes with this game, as is the lore of Lothric is almost non-existent.
Well, a lot of the reviews said it relied a bit too much on nostalgia, not enough on its own stuff. It's the classic sequel problem of it's trying too much to be the sequel. Than
honestly, Dark Souls 2 had better lore. Because at least it talked about Drangleic and the rise and fall of that kingdom.
Although,
so I know what happened.
I always had the impression that the lore was more kind of like the overarching Dark Souls universe in this one, but is that the case? It seemed to be like this was the ultimate episode. Like this is like gonna be the final episode, basically.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Like in Dark Souls 2, it had its own lore, but it made nods back to the original game here and there. Here, it's just...
I wish Bloodborne had this.
You know, Bloodborne doesn't because it's its own continuity.
I know, but like it's a good trope. Like here's all the badasses.
Other than we threw patches in the game.
I guess you can't do that because like there's a big kind of plot twist in Bloodborne that would kind of get spoiled if they just showed every boss you're gonna
play. But if you played a Souls game, you figured it out in the first hour. Like I did.
Wait, figured it out in the first hour? Oh,
yeah.
For the item descriptions, right?
Because you're bound to come across at least one madman's knowledge, and that already tells you. Those guys are pretty fucking badass.
Hrom the Giant, or Yorm. It sounds vaguely Scandinavian, which I guess makes sense. That's kind of the land of giants.
So you're kind of lucky I'm here for this, because when it comes to Yorm's boss fight, you're gonna need my help.
Does he have like stuff?
Something like that.
Unkindled. Unkindled implies that like you need to be kindled. That's the neat thing about that name. It's like you need to be kindled at some point. So for the record, I've only played a bit of the first, like the starting level and then the first level, and I was sucked horribly. So have fun watching me die over and over.
Don't pick a sorcerer this time.
My current plan is I'm gonna do kind of like a phalanx thing where I'm going shield and spear with maybe a short sword or something for short range, and I kind of want to run some miracles because coming off of Bloodborne, I relied a lot on healing, so I feel like that might play towards my playstyle. So I think I'm gonna go for my signature Sir Steve. If that's okay.
I don't care. I'm not playing.
Yeah, but like we gotta find that character though. We gotta get that hype.
I just get to sit here and laugh my ass off as you die over and over again. It's just like watching you play Bloodborne.
I'm pretty sure you're the 4th, so you're gonna be number 4. We're gonna make you mature.
Why don't you just reload the character you made before?
Yeah, but we got this is part of the Dark Souls experience, yo. So this might be a good choice.
If you want more decks, maybe start something. Maybe the Herald would be a better choice because you do have a healing spell to begin with and decent.
This actually seems exactly like
you have a better shield.
A formal herald who journeyed to finish the quest under. That's actually a super cool backstory too.
Also, you have a better shield than the cleric, but your armor sucks.
That's a super cool backstory. It's like I was totally a guy who like would tell people about things, and I was under a quest.
And then you died.
And then I died.
And now
I like
you're
it.
back. This is a tough one.
I mean, really.
Don't take the life ring. It's not really worth it. If anything, I'd recommend the fire gem because you can make like a fire weapon right away. You just have to go to Andre about that.
Yeah, kind of because usually it's the permanent upgrade that's usually the best like option.
That's the black fire.
Yeah. I regret my actions. Load favorite. We'll use this look. But with this as a build. Actually, that's probably good. I think that.
I can't even see. Show the people your lovely face.
All right. There.
Yeah.
The hair could be better, but I mean, like, you're probably gonna have a helmet on anyway, so.
You have to.
Does it really matter?
Yes, it does in this game, actually.
Oh no, as in the face, but like. Yeah, apparently, like they deeply penalize you for not having any armor on, from what you were saying from that video.
Yeah. Like it does. Like defense values don't really matter as much in this game. It's just, as long as you're wearing something, but always wear something. So, I guess it's a PvP balance thing because, yeah, you've never understood. Well, I don't really much either because I don't do much PvP. But you've never understood the Nightmare of Havel's set.
I've heard about the shield. That's all I know about, and how it's just a nightmare to deal with.
Oh, it's the armor set in general.
It's really weird looking. I've seen that.
It's got stupidly high poise.
I really don't know much about this game, so this is going to be a lot of fun to watch, probably. In any case,
I'll have fun. You won't, but I will.
The adventures of Sir Steve begin. May have many deaths.
Oh, you will. You will.
I can always see them. The myriad deaths, as Plague would say. Myriad deaths. I need some coffee. That sweet, sweet elixir, purity old coffee, and so on.
Why they call it so? It's fierce.
Meanwhile, thousands of miles away.
Cemetery of Ash.
Oh, God.
There's so much cool shit I can tell you about this game, but it's all spoilers and it comes way later. It sucks.
It turns out it was Yarnum all along.
This is the Lady Maria problem all over again, where it's like, I can't tell you anything until you get that
and, like,
boss.
you can't spoil that shit. That shit is cool. I kind of want to play Bloodborne again afterwards, maybe. We should do it. I'd do it.
Why?
Because it's Bloodborne, Matt. That game's great.
Well, you still have unfinished business.
I do have unfinished.
I don't. I'm done with that game. I can do whatever I want.
All right, so let me. All right, so I've got a little hard thrust.
Yeah.
Some quick jabs.
Just like Bloodborne, you can charge that.
I immediately like that. There's.
Yeah, you can attack with the shield up too.
And that's the parry.
Yeah. So like, hold up your shield and then you can just do an attack with it. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, so like full Phalanx style.
Yeah.
All right, I like that.
Your armor still sucks.
I have my little cape though.
But it sucks.
All right, first enemy. Well, apparently you don't like piercing damage.
Traded blows.
Move and dash. Blams.
And one thing about your heal spells, don't use them in battle.
Because
it's not wise.
It's too slow?
Yeah.
I remember one of the complaints some people were saying is that magic's too slow for the faster like combat speed apparently.
I don't care. I don't use magic in these games. I've thought about it now because magic seems to have gotten better.
I'm liking spear already.
But I mean, like dexterity improves your. That's actually one thing I don't like. I can say I don't like is they went back to the mechanic of dexterity increases your spellcasting speed.
Riposte is R1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty much the exact same as Bloodborne. It is the exact...
It's been a minute since I played Bloodborne, so I'm going to have to get used to that again as well.
Wonderful. I love watching you die.
I've been playing Destiny, and let's just say that first-person shooters don't exactly have the same skill set.
No.
I need to... How do you kick?
Forward and out and R1. That shit's important.
I'll harm you. Alright. I look very gallant. I actually like this.
That kick was awesome in DS1.
That's one reason I like playing as hunters, and then I can move around with my little shield. I'm like, yeah.
That kick was really good in Dark Souls 1, and they made it more
bad.
practical by implementing Dark Souls 2 mechanic of if you guard break an enemy, you can riposte them.
Now I'm aware that Mr. Crystal Lizard Man's over here. Alright, I can two-hand too. Why I would do that, I'm not entirely sure.
Well, actually, it's just so you can use your weapon skill. You have to two-hand to use it.
I'm already getting a lot more success with spears, so I like it. I always figured I'd like spears, it's just they weren't really a thing that much in Bloodborne. It was more just...
Well, except for the rifle spear.
Yeah, but... Actually, the rifle spear apparently was amazing if you did the right scaling on it. Or if you did the right, you put the right gems on it. It was kind of OP. Alright, buddy.
I prefer my strength weapons. Although I might want to try quality this time around. That straight sword is so much faster now.
I'm being too defensive. I already know I'm...
You're fine.
Just gotta poke him.
Poke and dodge.
Yep. I mean, that's how you deal with the beast.
This is a lot easier for you than it is for me.
Because...
I play as deprived.
Oh, true.
That's the only class I know anymore.
It's the only way I knew, just being deprived.
It's great though. I love starting with even stats and base level. So much variety.
I seem to recall... I remember the very little bit of... Because... I haven't played Dark Souls 1 either, so Matt's gonna be the main guy telling me all the lore stuff, basically.
And getting yelled
at. But, I remember...
And getting yelled at for getting it wrong.
Well, I mean, of course I'm gonna...
Souls community, I'm not part of it. I like these games, I'm just not part of the community.
I mean, it's...
For
the thing is, the lore is already, the lore's already pretty, you have to, interpret a lot of shit. I'm gonna die.
Yep.
I need to play anger. See, it's why I need to have a short sword to switch out in these situations because I need something that I can just get in there with.
Well, you can buy one once you get to the Firelink Shrine.
It's nice to have a spear because it's hard to find one, honestly.
I gotta say, I can't say I'm a big fan of having going back to grinding to find weapons and armor now.
Alright, that strategy seems to be the one that
that's one thing Bloodborne remedied.
Oh!
Get fucked.
Oh, getfucked.com.
Yeah, Bloodborne remedied it, so it's you don't have to farm enemies to find weapons or armor. It's you'll find weapons, you'll find armor, you can buy weapons, you can buy armor.
You that sweet, sweet parry, son. I actually can pick up parrying okay, apparently.
Started off, but
yeah, it's just
parrying's a lot harder now for I figured out three reasons it's worse than this. Because one you have to account for startup frames this time around. It's not as bad as Dark Souls 2. Parrying's worthless in that game. And the enemies are slow. The enemies are slow enough you can just snuff them and backstab them, and that'll get you through the game. Or do what I do and get the huge fuck off sword and just use jump attacks. And then enemies are faster, and if you whiff parries, you'll get punished hard.
Yeah. Well, it's on you for the parry. In Bloodborne, it's you have a gun, so you have a chance. You can probably
range.
If you miss the parry, it's not the end of the world. You'll probably.
Well, unless you're using the blunderbuss, then you don't have range.
I knew he was there too. I was like, he's gonna come. It's not gonna be pretty.
So how many cliffs do I have to throw you off before you get good?
It's gonna be a lot of cliffs. I played Bloodborne for the first time. That shit was brutal. I died so many times in Central Yarnum. Now I'm okay with it, but...
Well, imagine... Well, actually, no. You're in my shoes right now.
You know, for the sake of me not dying over again, maybe I should fight Crystal Lizard. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. We're doing it. We're gonna do it. I can't leave this challenge unbeaten. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, damn. Where was... Oh, yeah, because, you're in my shoes now, because when I went into Bloodborne, I was used to Dark Souls too, so I had to cope with the fact that I don't have a shield, I have to play more aggressively.
How do you use the heal aid?
Oh, you have to switch over to your talisman, which is in your shield arm. So, there you go, and then you do L1.
What does heal aid do?
It's just, it heals you slightly. It's not much, but it's something. Don't mock healing. You can get a better one. I'll help you with that. Or maybe troll you. I don't know. It's fine. Whatever.
Oh boy.
You're fine.
And it's bad, he's gonna do his little rolly thing. He's actually pretty easy to figure out.
You've still got your Bloodborne habits.
Yep.
I can tell just from you playing. You got them.
Yeah, I'm pressing the button as like a normal just panic button.
Oh, I just meant like the distance you're keeping from your enemy. You're in Bloodborne parry distance, not attacking distance.
Yep. I mean, way too cautious.
In terms of other weapons, I'm trying to think if for a dex weapon, what could you use?
That's a mean little attack. That's like the flare, the what do you call it? The flail attack that the cleric beasts do sometimes, where it's just really mean. And he's just gonna.
I wonder what the DLC is gonna be like for this game.
Mean?
Yeah, probably, but. I just mean, what's it going to be about? Maybe I'll get some more answers. You know, like what Bloodborne did.
Fuck you.
Alright, so just another thing is for the sake of just just playing as you want.
Yep.
There are 3 endings to this game. We're not going for the 3rd one.
And that's probably not what it's going to go for.
That requires way too much.
Sounds like it seems like you're not intending to do it the first time.
No.
It seems like some true ending shit where it's like you gotta know what you're doing.
It's pretty much you need a guide to do that.
Which I appreciate. That's a very cool
Which I bought mine. It's coming. It's coming. It's been shipped.
Amazon.
Yeah.
I think I got this guide. It's just I can't screw up. I mean that's the trick.
It's been shipped already. I didn't pre-order it because, I don't...
A lot of this is just me getting the muscle memory down. I have to figure out how to play the game.
I don't trust Amazon with pre-orders. I've had really bad experiences. If you don't believe me, go look up the reviews for Catherine. They're all the same. Game's great. Don't pre-order from Amazon, because that was a nightmare if you wanted the collector's edition. Oh,
yeah.
Somehow that
got awkward.
I think the hit detection is just a little bit wonky in this game, but it's always in your favor, so you can't complain too much. I'm surprised you haven't gotten him in a repostable state yet.
He usually has a repostable state.
I'm used to it, because I guess maybe it's because I'm used to fighting him with a club.
Oh man, that was real rough for a second there.
And there goes the roll.
I thought it was a roll for a second.
There you go.
Yeah, alright. Okay.
And you get a shit ton of souls. Don't fuck up and lose them.
I definitely...
And also pick up the item before you leave. It's not much, but...
It's a thing.
Also, you can heal up, too.
well, I'll need to figure out how to do this anyway. So how do I use the spell then?
L1.
Okay. And then use this on my magic meter.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. That seems to suit my playstyle right now. Alright, fair enough. Alright.
And then down.
Okay, I feel good about this. I feel good about this build. Now cue the montage of me dying over and over again.
You've died one time already.
I know, but like, that was some real hubris I just said just now.
Oh, I know.
I'm guessing hubris is a big part of Dark Souls.
Trust me, there's a late game boss. It's like final stretch, and that boss kicked my ass so many times.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll go this one.
And I just would not let it go. It wasn't even that, okay, I'll stop for today and take a break. It was, no, this shit got personal. I'm kicking your ass. Although it's mostly because like every time I fought him, I got him down to like 10% health and then got killed.
So I like that the Cemetery of Ash, it's called.
Yeah.
It's just gray and stark. It's just, yeah, this place is like, yeah, gray and stark and like kind of shitty because, well, it's a graveyard of ash. First bonfire.
Sit down and get your rest gesture.
Alright. Now let's see if I don't screw up this part. Alright. Let's see if we can get some parry training in, eh? These guys are pretty easy to do.
Oh. You're doing a bang-up job.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's so different.
I still miss having unique animations.
My plan is, having seen this area before, I'm going to loop around, just do some parry training, and then we'll fight the boss after a bit.
I do miss Dark Souls 2's unique animations.
Must have been hard, I guess.
They did it. Well, there was like, what, maybe like 5 different backstab and riposte animations. And now we're back to the original 2 from Dark Souls 1.
Okay.
I mean, Bloodborne only had 1, but it was cool. Shoved your hand in a motherfucker's chest.
Yeah, honestly, I'm having more success just pulling a hoplite. And you shouldn't rely on... Parrying doesn't seem super reliable. I mean, like, you should use it at certain points.
If you train, it is.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it is how it works.
Parrying's... You're not ready for... You don't have parrying down yet. And do you know why?
Because I need more training?
Because you're weak and you need more training. You're only level whatever. I don't know. I chose deprived. I'd live with deprived.
I like the setup though. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna get everything up and just run towards the boss.
Don't forget to loot the items. It's important. You can get that jump training in. Maybe you'll do better than Pat did.
Might as well go this way at that point.
Yeah, because...
Alright, so it's L3 while dashing.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Well, it's better than better than what it was before.
Which was?
You had to press circle while dashing.
Oh, I just missed it. Well.
I hate that.
Do I have any weapons? No, just the spear. No, my spleen. Behold. No. I want to go back for items. So we'll do it. Is there a thing in here?
Yeah.
I almost fell off.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
He almost fell off.
Wait. Loot his body before he falls into the darkness.
Into the void.
Okay.
He's hanging on.
I think he's stuck. Okay.
We bring you much respect. How do I do... What's the... I'm going to point down at you. You! And so on.
I don't even know what the rest of the gestures are in this game. I gotta find them all
Apparently
still.
gestures aren't that great, apparently, this time around.
I said that, but, I mean... Like, both DS1 and 2 had... Dark 1 and 2 had... at least one gesture where it's like, I really like this one. I have yet to find it with this game.
To be fair, you haven't seen all the Covenants, so...
Like, I got a cool gesture from one of the Covenants, and I really like that one. it's not goofy. It's not the this one's me from
Actually,
from Dark 2 or well, what is it from Dark 1?
How do you do weapon skill again?
You have to hold. It's L2.
Okay.
You probably should read what it actually is
Yeah,
instead of just throwing buttons out. Because I don't know what it is.
This UI could be better. It's one of my things I said. It's kind of a step backwards from Bloodborne. It's the... How the fuck do I... There we go.
Oh, it's a shield splitter.
Take a large step forward and make a single focus thrust to puncture enemy shields inflicted. That seems important. So L2 was it?
Yeah.
This was a charge attack. Oh, that's R2. That was me being dumb. Alright, so it's like a really cool thing that presumably splits shields. Okay. Step number 2. I will redeem myself, even though it's mostly just kind of chintzy. Kablams! I jumped the wrong direction.
Rule number 96. Rule number 96. Aim.
What's the rule before that again?
I forget.
Concentrate! Rule 36! Aim! Or something like that.
Rule number 95. Concentrate. Rule number 96. Aim.
Where are you on the Hercules movie? A lot of people, like
the Disney one?
Yeah.
I like that movie. It's fun.
It's definitely not the best one, but it's got its moments, man. It's a fun movie. Should I rock the shield while fighting this guy?
I like Meg because she's an atypical Disney princess.
This is true.
Where she's not like, oh, I'm looking for love. It's I was burned by love, and I don't fall for guys anymore.
It's just funny having a cynical like love interest in a Disney movie.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
There seems to be a lot of tree shit in this game, and I know at least one boss is like a giant fuck off tree. So I mean,
that boss kind of sucked. I'm just gonna warn you now. It's not very good.
I like that it's the coiled sword and it's like suing this guy in. That's just cool. Alright, Eudex. So Eudex, or Eudex?
Eudex
means judge, apparently.
Yeah, he is your judge.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Alright, I see what they're going for. Alright, we're gonna go...
We've got this.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That didn't hit me.
Soundtrack's really good.
Yep.
Good.
And we're at Form 2. So they're Gooman in this universe.
I don't fully understand. Actually, it might make a bit more sense now that I think about it. It's I can't even tell you because
well, spoilers.
Spoiler territory.
That's some cleric beast shit right there. There's a little bit of cleric beast in him, just a bit. He has that one attack where he like slams down, and then like has a little like impact.
Yeah, but he's got less health than the cleric beast. So this fight ends pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I'm not used to seeing this fight last this long.
Yeah, I'm being like, to be fair, this weapon's hard to be really aggressive with.
Yeah.
It's slow.
And also, you're holding your shield up, so you're not recovering much stamina.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say, drop your fucking shield!
I'm being cowardly, okay? Even though I shouldn't be, I've beaten this boss. No one ever said being a cowardice was rational, okay?
That doesn't help you here.
Yep.
Enemies punish you harder in this game.
No, this game's easily harder than Bloodborne. It really is. Bloodborne, you have a lot more like technology.
There you go.
All right, well, it's gonna be a little victory thing. Jump for joy. Yeah. some bomb ass shit, as Matt would say. The other Matt. We know too many Matts. So apparently, embers increase your health, but you can get invaded.
And it allows you to summon people for co-op.
Right. Where is that? There it is.
Coiled sword.
Alright. Sword missing from the shrine bonfire. Cannot be equipped as a weapon. Thrust into the shrine bonfire to restore its power and enable travel between bonfires. This sword is only bequeathed to chosen Ash as judged by the Eodex, who waits the arrival of Ash as a scabbard. That's a really cool sentence. Awaits the arrival of Ash as a scabbard.
Good job.
So they want to put... Oh, wow, that's a really cool phrase they just said. I should probably have sat down.
Yes. Yes, you should.
This game's cool.
And it gets cooler.
Well,
once you get past the shitty bosses.
Not a big fan of the earlier bosses.
No, this one's good. It's a good tutorial boss. The next, you saw the next one, so there's no spoiler there. But that one's good, although incredibly easily exploitable.
So for some reason, there's just the guy who has a coiled sword stuck in him, the sword you need to make that one bonfire, and when you take it out, he judges you to see where you're worthy to go through.
That's right.
It's actually really interesting. That implies that, like, A, he's complicit in it, and B, that there's...
I need to brush up on this lore stuff still. It's a lot to take in with Dark Souls 3, and it's kind of hard when it's convoluted with a lot of one's references. It's nice that 2 didn't get the shaft. At least this game proves that it's canon.
Despite what other people might not like.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty strong, this.
Just because the game's not as well liked doesn't mean it should be disregarded. Unless it's the Bureau.
So far, I think the spear is a really good way of dealing with just the usual scrubs, because keeping them at a distance helps a lot, I find.
They're not very good at guard breaking.
I'm gonna just go in here right away. I know there's stuff around, but I don't really want to deal with Katana Man. Although we recently saw that we were watching the two best friends play this before we played this, and well, you explain that story actually because that shit's funny.
Pat's the one playing right now, and he tried to take the Katana Man on, and it didn't go so well. But if Pat knows when to back down, which is a smart move. He runs back to the bonfire, goes back to fight him again, only to notice there's a drop there, and he's gone.
And you caught that the souls came registered as he got them, and you hear the sound.
Yeah. I caught on to that. It's just like Pat just randomly gained 2,000 souls. It's like, oh my god, he killed himself. He fell off the cliff.
Apparently that wasn't a thing in old Dark Souls, where you could just lose shit if they fell off a cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, I know that's probably just something you didn't think of in the first one, but
Bloodborne remedied that.
So the plot is you need to get them back in their thrones because they said fuck this, we're out.
The plot of this game is basically the last third of Dark Souls 1, which kind of better because this game's upfront about what it wants you to do. Dark Souls 1 makes you go through a bunch of other shit before it tells you what it wants you to do.
Plain dull, but you seem pretty cool. We'll see how your plotline goes. I'd actually like to check the shop first. So
I'm on Team Bonfire Chan. Not really.
Have you seen the Bonfire Chans?
Yes.
Yeah, like this fan art and shit. They were saying that this might be one of the old Firekeeper from the original Dark Souls or something like that.
She looks just like it. She's dressed like it. There were 4 of them that you met in the game.
I'd like to see if I can find a short sword.
There is a short sword.
Let's see. Stance, use normal attack to break guard from below, and strong attack. So it becomes a stance change?
It's more like you hold it in 2 hands to press.
I might just want to go for a dagger because the original what do you call it? That's a really cool looking item.
I would not recommend a dagger.
Oh, mostly it's if you in real life you're using the shield and spear, you needed a short sword just in case you got into a problem.
Dagger has no.
I'll go with short sword. That sounds good.
By the torch.
Yeah, I was gonna say. And I think I'll use the rest for levels for now. I just wanted to have that option because you need it. Alright. Starting to get acclimatized. Starting to understand it. So if I want to switch, I just do that. I'm like, commands. And if I want to use the special R, I just do this, right?
Yep, so we do L1, or not L1, R1, which is shield break.
That sounds like a parry sound. So,
I'm not sure if it can be used as parry.
well, it had the sound effect like that sound.
That one's definitely not a parry.
What was the description again? No, you can't do it here. It's like,
Yes, you can.
Can you?
Just press X.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
That's slightly confusing. Normal attack to break guard and strong attack to slash upwards. Alright, so the normal attack, in stance, the normal attack becomes a guard break.
Yeah.
And then the strong attack becomes a upwards lunge.
It's just a lunge.
So if I do this, like... Okay, so it becomes slam.
You're guarding right now.
Oh.
You're not using the stance, you're guarding.
I'm still
And
getting
also,
used
don't kill the fire keeper.
Yeah. Alright, that's actually pretty cool. Alright. So, first of all, let's... So...
Can I at least take you out to dinner first?
What is linking the fire? Yes, people say that a lot, but it's never really explained, so...
Oh, man. I'm too tired to do lore stuff, and I have to be the one to do this.
Yep. Well, you get good, I guess.
Give me a moment. I'm just gonna take some nerds.
He's not eating actual nerds, he's actually eating candy. Does this look good to you? Bigger and some decks?
It's your choice. You do what you want. I couldn't tell you. Everything else is...
But it seems...
To me, I'm used to seeing 10s across the board.
Yeah. But,
okay, so...
What's the worst what could possibly go wrong? Oh, you got a little sheath now, too.
So the original time the first flame faded, Gwyn used himself to fuel it and relight it.
He set himself on fire. He just got a bunch of gasoline and he set himself on fire.
The last person who came up with a plan to keep the flame going ended up bringing demons into the world.
So, brief aside, this is definitely the same guy as like Dark Souls 1. I've seen him, and he looks like him. He sounds like him.
I have reason to believe he is. And it wasn't just seeing him immediately, it was the whole... It's something that comes later in this game.
Where it's like, it seems plausible.
Yeah.
Anything I need to do in the meantime?
Oh yeah, so the lore stuff. So when Gwyn rekindled the flame, he basically tied humanity to the curse, or to the first flame.
Which sounds like some original sin shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you fucked up and now all of humanity's paying for it, sorry.
That's what Dark Souls 2 is all about, Scholar of the First Sin.
That's some Christian mythology right there. Which is, it's super cool.
So
like,
as long as the first flame is lit, the curse stays at bay. When it starts to fade, the curse comes back.
I don't know much about Demon Souls, but this looks a lot like kind of the Nexus in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it's got the structure there.
Yeah. Let's do the grand tour, eh? Of the Lords of Cinder Thrones, because they said fuck it, we're out. So there's
Saint Aldrich of the Deep,
aka Goo Man. Now, if I understand correctly, in Bloodborne they wanted to make a Goo Man boss, but they just didn't quite get it working for the time. That boss
is not what you'd expect it to be.
I'm actually kind of excited to see what that means later on. So Dex it's spell speed as well, right? Apparently.
Yeah, Ludlet the Exile.
Who's here? Hey, buddy. We call it Coreland because
I don't know.
they have cores.
I wonder if maybe he actually is like the Dark Souls 1 person.
Well, they said they were exiled apparently.
They were exiled, but Coreland is not a place mentioned in previous Dark Souls games.
They might just be like another because it's. I remember people saying there's the implication that there's like multiple like timeline / dimension shit going on.
Yeah. You know, I'd like to see in a future Souls game where it's like, okay, it's basically the same start point as Dark Souls, but like, what if the dragons won?
Well, the stone dragons were like prehistory, like they just didn't really care about time and shit.
They
people,
didn't because
right?
they weren't really alive.
The Great Stone Dragon. I'm the Great Stone Dragon.
You want to go to the other thrones?
I just wanted to go around this way.
All right. This is your Gilbert.
Where everything's
he-
fucked and I'm not helping.
Actually, he's a bit more helpful than the previous players who set these roles. All they do is talk shit about you and be like, "Oh, I see you're trying to do this thing. Have fun. You're gonna die." He actually gives you information.
So a big part of this game seems to be the fear of entropy, like all the fires dying out, the heat death of the universe type stuff. Because that's basically the plot of Madoka Magica. It's the universe is going to eventually die out, so we need to fuck over like the little girls in order to make it work. So sorry guys.
But here it's we need to set some dudes on fire.
Sunlight for life.
The abyss watches the abyss.
They just all have one throne apparently with a bunch of swords.
They're all Lords of Cinder.
Oh man, really?
They're all Lords of Cinder.
All right, let's do this shit then. Blind fire. Alright, we did it. The first bonfire has been lit. Soon we'll be able to have fun in that area where I've
The high
barely
wall.
been able to beat. It's not gonna be fun.
You'll be fine.
There's gonna be myriad deaths. Let me pee first. Here, dig around in the game for a bit. I'm gonna go cry in the bathroom.
All right.